Bomm Sheltuh, he named you the therapist?
Yeah, it was a duo. Two rappers. One was a rapper and producer from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them because they were from my city and they made music to me that sounded just as good as Outkast or Redman, Method Man. You know what I mean? It's the first time I heard somebody from the city doing quality type music that was similar to what I listened to. So they had the coolest rap names I ever heard. Nervous Wreck was one of them, and the other one was Filthy Rich. They spelled them all cool, you know what I mean? And I was just like, damn, I need a rap name like that. So, you know, they offered to help me find a rap name, you know what I mean? And one day they called me up and they was like, yo, we got one for you. And I was all excited. I thought my shit was going to be just as fire as theirs. And I was like, what is it? And they was like, it's Therapist. And my heart said, no. But my admiration and love for them and the feeling of these guys gave me a name was like, oh, that's dope. You know what I mean? So I kept that name for about, you know, maybe 4 or 5 years until I got to college and realized I'm not trying to go by no fucking alien. You know, it just feels like a wrestler or something, you know what I mean? But I will say it is a practical joke from God, like a wink from God, because in my life, and now as an adult man, I realized that I play that role for a lot of people and willingly and lovingly. I love to listen to people talk. I love to ask them questions that may, you know, allow them to open up a part of themselves that maybe they hadn't thought about before or accessed before. So ironically, I have become the therapist without that rap name, you feel me? And that's a blessing to me.
Also, your studio, is it called the Sheltuh?
Yeah, the Sheltuh, which actually we just closed it down. It gave us amazing. We should have had you do a documentary on this shit or something. But it gave us about 6 amazing years of Dreamville family and community in North Carolina, and you know that's the place where, you know, before we signed Earth Gang and JID, we all were there, posted up. They were living. Omen came through. We were living. We were cooking. Kaz came through. We were living. We were cooking. Luke, Ari spent a lot of time there. Her and Elite cooking up classics. Shea Butter Baby, I'm think either that or yeah, I think it was Shea Butter Baby. A lot of that stuff was done in the Sheltuh. Just legendary moments in the Sheltuh, which is all, that name of that studio was just paying homage to Bomm Sheltuh from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Yeah.
The Skatezone.
Oh, the Skatezone. One of the only spots, or the only spot in Fayetteville that had hip hop shows in Fayetteville, North Carolina. It was a skate shop, you know what I mean, a little skate park. And Bomm Sheltuh, I was telling you about earlier, the first time I met them in person, after like hitting them online, like, yo, I'm telling y'all I'm nice, I'm 14, I'm the nicest, I'm nicer than niggas that's 19 years old, y'all gotta let me, boom, boom, let's make some music. They invited me to their show at the Skatezone. I went, I had to borrow my man Cedric's shoes because I ain't have nothing fresh. He let me wear his brand new black Iversons. It was so crazy. This how, when you got love for people, they do shit like that. You know what I mean? When they got love for you, they let you borrow their clothes, and he just got them. That's very selfless. You know what I mean? I ain't have shit fresh. So my nigga let me rock his brand new shoes because there was a chance that I might get on stage. I went to the Skatezone, and they had a part of their show where they invited, yo, all the MCs that's in the crowd, if you want to get up and rock, come up. I'm 14. I'm the youngest dude in there, me and Said. Everybody else, 19, 20, 24, whatever. I get on stage as a 14-year-old, scrawny, skinny. I sounded like a girl. My voice was high-pitched. I was nervous as hell, but as soon as they passed me the microphone, I destroyed that shit. I was the best on the stage with all these older dudes, and that's when dudes from Bomm Sheltuh was like, he wasn't lying. He really got it like that. And we started working, and they became my mentors, and the Skatezone.